Alright guys, we're with the Bushmeister BA-X12 today, your 12 gauge lever release shotgun. Talking about one of the new items that I've made for this. There's actually quite a few that I've done for this, but this one's come first and sold a couple, so I thought I'll show a video of how to install it. This is a shell holder, holds 2 shells, go straight on there. So this piece here replaces this piece here. So what we'll do is, I'm not sure if you know how to take it down, let's hope you do. Let's just clear some room because there is stuff everywhere at the moment. It's a bit of an impromptu video. As I said, sold a few, so I better show how to install it. So, easiest way is to stand it up, but I don't have that luxury at the moment due to the camera angle, so just hold that in there. Unscrew this bad boy up the front. Now the reason why I'm holding this like this is to stop the barrel from sliding forwards and binding up on here. Easy, that off, pull that off, put that aside, pull you off. So, this piece here is the bit that sits in between, around your forend. It helps locate it around the mag tube there, also locates it on the frame. So, here's the two. That's how they're going to be sitting. So as you can see, this is going to slot straight on like that. Now, as mentioned in the listing, this is the Generation 1 version. I made a mistake in a measurement. Let's see if we can have a look. As you can see, if it'll focus, sorry, it's a lot fucking harder like this. Anyway, as you can see, up this end, I didn't account for the rise up towards that end. Hence why I'm recommending, or I'll probably recommend double-sided tape on the other one as well, but it's going to be a bit of a tight fit. Also with the double-sided tape, it'll stop it lifting up like that and reduce the risk severely of that snapping. So double-sided tape. I only use the 3M stuff. This is nice and thin. This is what a mil. Oh, there you go. Oh, maybe I don't use the 3M stuff. This is Scotch mount, but I generally like the 3M stuff. This stuff, yeah, it's pretty good. I've already had this on and tested it with this stuff as well. It's just a little bit finicky installing it. So essentially what you want to do, flip her over, and you just want to run a bit along the top here. You don't need to run the whole length because, as mentioned, this sort of tapers up. So if you just place it on like so, you'll see you only need to run it along that area there, basically, just to stop that from lifting up and you snapping it and saying it's a shit product. I put a lot of time and effort into this. It is nylon carbon fibre, so it is strong. It is also maybe a little bit brittle, but it can take it as long as you're not full on flexing that out. So if you manage to snap that, you're doing something wrong. So, need some scissors. Pull that off. Little bit of tapies. Don't need terribly much. Now the good thing about this is it's actually pretty close to the right width. Now make sure it is pressed hard as fuck down on this so it gets a good grip on that. That's why I recommend good double-sided tape, not cheap shit, because the tape doesn't work that well. I had to basically get a knife in between us and pry and cut to take this off. So if you're using good stuff, you shouldn't be able to pull this off. Now the problem with this stuff is I can never get this fucking top layer off without starting to peel off. So you're going to have to bear with me for a moment while you watch me struggle as fuck getting this off. Yeah, this is probably going to be the new sort of style for the videos on this angle, if not a little bit further back, but there we go. So, peeled that tape off. Now, you're going to want to get this hard on as you can. Press that down, as you can see by the ripples around there, I'm actually pushing bloody hard. And then push across. Now, only push across up along the top here, don't so much around there because, once again, you might put a bit too much pressure. With that tape underneath there, it sort of levels out. As you can see, I went a little bit too far forward on this and came through there, but it is what it is. Hold it there for, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute, however your heart bloody desires, but as long as you're confident that that's going to sit on there and not peel up, which it does, easy done. Old piece, hang on to it, throw it out, do whatever the hell you want. It's now a spare. Put your barrel back in here. Let's move tape, scissors, slide it all back together. Now, and I always struggle getting this fucker back in. It's because that's slidden up too fucking far. There we go. Once again, it's pretty difficult to hold the barrel in while you're tightening this up. It just helps stop the friction of that ball bearing up here for a long period of time like that. Boom, done. Now, these are significantly tight. I'm just going to... I've got some SGs here, some Mirage SGs. I've had the Winchester 7.5s. I've got some BBs over there. 12 gauge shells, they're not all the same size, so open that up so I can get in there with ease on this. Just push it open a little bit. As you can see, it does open up quite a fair bit to hold those shells, so you've got a nice tight fit. Don't have to worry about them going away, falling out I should say. Boom. Once again, don't go twisting this stuff, you'll end up breaking it. It's not idiot proof, but this is the first generation, so second generation, that height difference is going to be fixed up. These have opened out another mil just for ease, and I'm looking at doing it in a different material. So it is a sort of rough surface. These are SLS printed, not injection molded. I'm not that bloody rich. These ones are cheap at the moment because of that floor up there. But as you can see, it's pretty bloody schwanky. Keep an eye out because I've got a few more things I've made for this. And just for a little teaser, if you've made it to the end, making up a Forend grip with M-lock. These will be done out of nylon as well. This is just a prototype. There's going to be reinforcement in there. They're going to be black and one piece. This is glued together. What else have I got sitting up here? Pistol grip. Now you'll be wondering about this pistol grip because that lever there is going to make it impossible to do that with a pistol grip. If I can find... So, there we go. This little piece. Now this little piece was a prototype. This lever gets replaced when doing the pistol grip. So instead of pulling back on there, you push there instead. All that will be missing. This is a custom made piece once again by me. This will be done in 4140 steel. So identical to what's sitting in that. I don't know if that's 4140 steel, but I know it's not a bloody alloy. It's a steel, and 4140 steel is essentially what's in most guns and such like that, so it's a good sturdy hardness. They're on their way. I've got to test it, but I bought bulk, trusting my measurements, but we just saw how well that went. And I don't have the prototype here, but you'll notice I haven't got a rail sitting on mine. I've made a 6 shell holder Picatinny rail. So nylon side holds 6 shells along here, goes up underneath an alloy Picatinny rail. Now it's only going to fit my Picatinny rail, so you have to buy the kit. It'll be priced as so, mainly because it interlocks there. So it's going to be the same height as the standard Picatinny rail, so there's going to be no height difference there. It's going to have that same cutout along the top as well. I'm pretty sure I did the cutout on top. It's been a couple of months since I sent away to get a prototype made. A proper prototype, not a 3D printed job like this here. So that should be coming in the next couple of weeks. So should that. That I'm going to order a couple just to see how they go. And I'll be ordering the Generation 2 of these. Generation 2 are going to be more expensive because they're going to be the final product and should have no more flaws. If it has flaws, well, Generation 3 is going to be the final product. But thanks for watching this very crude and quick demonstration of my new product. Yeah, keep an eye out for more Bushmeister stuff. Pretty much only doing guns that I have access to because yeah, I need the guns for a long period of time to mock stuff up, test stuff, tear it down. I can't borrow a gun because this particular shotgun here has been dismantled that many times, probably more times than anyone has ever dismantled their shotgun, and it still has not had a single round through it, or single shell through it. So, if I buy more guns, I'll make more stuff. Cheers for watching. As I said before, catch us later.